What is up, everybody? My name is Wes. This is Top Shelfers, and today we're back with a tier list after a long road of recovery through computer problems and a whole bunch of other BS. We got a lot of tier lists on the docket. I watched a lot of movies while I was having tech issues. So, with that being said, I got to get back into the swing of things here. We're going to be rating or ranking Kurt Russell's movies from worst to best in ultimate tier list fashion. Now, I like Kurt Russell. He's one of my favorite actors. Um, Mostly, I don't know. I feel like he has such a wide range that he's been in. Uh, it's hard not to find something you enjoy from his. I'm gonna try and do some of these tier lists a little bit different. I think for these bottom sections, we're just gonna kind of like if this is your first time watching after or your first time watching one of my videos, what I do is I go through all the movies that an actor's in. Usually I do actors or actresses, some and directors. I don't usually do like a genre or anything like that because it's too hard to categorize. I'll watch the movies and then I'll give it a score out of 10 on my notes page, and then I don't rank them when I watch them. I do all the ranking in the moment so I can like kind of like genuinely go through where my thoughts are with everything. But this time I kind of ranked some of the bottom ones a little bit more because I want to get through a little bit of the bottom section just because I feel like it can. They're movies that maybe people want to hear about, but I don't care for them as much, so I just don't want to spend as much time on them. I guess if that makes sense. Um, but yeah, we got 50 or how many movies? 46 movies on here. I don't know if that's all of them from him, but my least favorite movie he did was a pretty recent one, being Crypto. Now, it always is a crapshoot to try and find where everything is based off of just the pictures. Oh man, we're starting strong. I can't even find the first one. Crypto, 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 crypto. When did I screenshot them too? So I crypto. Okay, 46. Best of Times was not great. Let's see here. What does that one look like? School one, right? Am I getting it? I think spam callers are back. Best of Times right there. Um, Not a fan of 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Thought that was pretty forgettable. Peter wore tennis shoes. Was not a fan of that. Didn't get it. Didn't enjoy it. It's not that I didn't get it. I just didn't really. Compared to his other stuff, I just not it. Captain Ron was pretty bad. I feel like Captain Ron's probably one of those movies that like if you watched it when it came out and you're around the age of the people in it, you probably enjoyed it, but I didn't. Okay, then we're going to do Winter and Grace as my last one in the bottom section. And we're going to move up to. Let's do Overboard. Start out 40. I know people like Tequila Sunrise, but I just didn't really care for it, to be honest with you. Just not a big fan. That movie, I'm also probably going to put. I think I'm going to put. I'll put Sky High here. I don't really care for that. Again, maybe just not a movie meant for me, but I don't know. Just really Didn't enjoy going through that one at all. I think maybe I will put Tango and Cash down here. Tango and Cash. I don't know what to do about the Fast and Furious movies he's in. I'm just not a big Fast and the Furious fan. I'm also not a fan of the Santa Claus ones he did. I'm listen. I'm biased with seasonal holiday movies. Like I like a lot of horror. So around Halloween, I like indulge, and then Christmas, I might watch 5. I'm gonna do a Christmas tier list, by the way, coming up soon. But like Elf, Christmas Vacation, probably throw Home Alone in there. Um, The Grinch with Jim Carrey, and then maybe sprinkle one or two more in there. But that's pretty much it for me. I mean, I'll change my tune when I look at all the Christmas movies. And like I like the classics, don't get me wrong, like Reindeer, Frosty, all that stuff. But as far as like stuff like this, like I don't like these ones. I don't like the Tim Allen ones. Like, just not my cup of tea. I think I'm gonna put Soldier. I honestly don't even remember. Soldier. Which one was Soldier? Hold on. I think it's this one. Soldier was pretty cool, but definitely not one of his better ones. And it gets tough too, because then we got to start talking about like movies that didn't have like necessarily a great reviews, but are like now cult classics, like Stargate, Poseidon. Like those are like cult classic movies, and they just don't have great reviews. So like, where am I putting those? Where am I putting Escape from LA? Like, like I love Escape from New York and Escape from LA, but I just don't really know where to put them. I think I'm gonna put all the Fast and Furious stuff here. I can't be asked, guys. 32. Like, don't get me wrong. First Fast and Furious, I loved it. I really did. Second one, I enjoyed it because I was younger. I thought it was fun. Loved Tokyo Drift. And then after that, I just don't care. I just don't. I've seen all of them now. I just don't. I have a hard time with really just close your eyes action. And what I mean by that is like, let's just pretend there's not a plot, but there is a plot. Like, and everything is connected. Like, I'll give them that. Like, everything is important in their world. I just think it's corny. They don't even do action well. It all looks goofy. Like, it used to be a movie that, like, even though the first movie was about cars robbing trucks, that shit happens. Like, that shit happens all the time. And even though like some of the stunts, like you might seem are pretty unrealistic, like them shooting the seat and then like jumping on the bed of the truck, like as someone who works in that industry, like it ain't that far fetched, sadly. And the tech for people to rob trucks has even gotten crazier and crazier. So like, I just they went away from that to now dragging a vault through a city. Like I can't. I can't. It's just so goofy. Okay. I'm gonna put Touch back here. I did enjoy it. I mean, I'm a football guy, so I thought that was pretty fun. Um maybe I'll put the Mean Season here. Did enjoy that one. Oh, I'm gonna put Dreamer. Well, Dreamer was fine, but it's a movie that I would never go back and watch again. Um, and his top echelon movies are like really, I just don't really know what to do. Sorry, give me a second here. I gotta look at. I'm missing some movies on my list, and I just don't know really what to do about it. Shoot. First one back. You guys got to give me a little bit of a a little bit of a wiggle room here. Like, I don't remember what a couple of these movies. Backdraft, Big Love, okay. What's that one? That's Breakdown. Grindhouse, Guardians, Used Cars, okay. Where am I even going to put that movie? Shoot. Where's... Oh, I already put Dark Blue on there. Okay, we'll put Art of the Still here. Sorry, we'll get moving. I know there's some stuff that I'm missing here, and I just don't know. I'm going to put this here. Executive Decision. That's the name of the movie, not... I didn't just make an executive decision. That's funny, but... Movie's not bad. Probably gonna put Poseidon here. Like I said, I feel like Poseidon a lot of people don't care for, but looking back, I really enjoyed it. I'll put Now You See Me, Now You Don't here. Where do I want to put Mean Season? I think I might put Mean Season here. Oh, and I always say, like, which movie, where should you start watching these movies? Honestly, like, he might be someone where you really only should skip. I mean, Crypto is pretty bad. Everything else, like, and like the Santa Claus movies, if you like Christmas movies, they're good. But, like, I don't know. He really doesn't have a lot of misses in my eyes, personally. I'm curious to see what the scores are for some of these movies, because I don't know. I'm also curious to see what movie's going to fall number one, because, I mean, you got some heavy hitters here. And, I mean, you got some heavy hitters with, like, high reviews, and I just don't really know where everything's going to fall. But stuff from the 70s and 80s and early 2000s seemed to get reviewed really strangely. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Guardians or Hateful Eight is number one. Maybe Deepwater. Maybe Bone Tomahawk. We know Tombstone won't be, but shouldn't be. Because last time we saw Tombstone with Val Kilmer, it was like a 70. Just crazy. Okay, I'm going to... let's do... Grindhouse is such a weird one for me. Because, like, I like it and I don't. It's so goofy, but it's so interesting. And we got to figure out where I'm going to put Stargate. And I know Escape from LA probably shouldn't be much higher. It's much worse than Escape from New York, but I don't know. Oh, damn. I'm going to try an episode where I just have everything pre-plotted and see if you guys like it more. I'm going to put Unlawful Entry here, and then I'm going to put Swing Shift to roll out the 30 to 21 bracket. I'm going to start with Vanilla Sky. I'm going to put Escape from LA. We're going to do Used Cars. Do I want to put Silkwood? I think I'm going to put Silkwood here. probably put Stargate here. I don't know where to put Breakdown. I love Big Trouble in Little China, but is it top 10 for me? I don't think so. And is Fox and the Hound top 10 for me? Probably not. We put the Barefoot Executive here. That movie's phenomenal, but I think there's just outclassed by what we have left. I'm going to put Backdraft here. Backdraft is another one that just has a ginormous cult following. In a good way, too. I mean, is Guardians in my top 10? Probably. No. Miracle on Ice is. Thing is. Tombstone is. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is. Escape from New York. Okay, I'm going to put Big Trouble in Little China here. What was that, 13? We'll put Fox and the Hound at 12. And we'll round out the top, or out of the top 10 by one, I'm going to put Grindhouse. So this is our top 10, and this is a hard top 10. I think I'm going to put Guardians Volume 2 at 10. For me, I think that just has to be it. I'm going to put Breakdown at 9. Miracle at 8. Deepwater Horizon at 7. Bone Tomahawk at 6. Escape from New York at 5. Actually, we're going to move up these ones. I'm going to put Hateful Eight here. Hateful Eight's actually going to go down to 8 just because that's funny. I'm going to put Once Upon a Time in Hollywood at 3. The Thing at 2. And of course, you guys already know how much I glaze Tombstone. So Tombstone's going to be my number one movie. So my what? That's a wild ad. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so my Kurt Russell top 10 movies ranked from worst to best. Number 10 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Number 9 is Breakdown. Number 8 is The Hateful Eight. Number 7 is Miracle. Is it Miracle or Miracle on Ice? It's just Miracle, but it's about the Miracle on Ice. 6, Deepwater Horizon. 5, Bone Tomahawk. 5, Bone Tomahawk. 4, Escape from New York. 3, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Number 2 is The Thing, and number 1 is Tombstone. So, let's see if we get lucky. Movies ranked. Perfect. Oh, weird. I think that's a picture from Bone Tomahawk. I wonder if that really is going to be number 1. Okay. Now we got a new computer. We got to figure out how to size everything because... Okay, that's not bad. All right, so white people at 46. Yep. Soldier at 45? I had that a lot higher. Soldier's fun. 300 miles or 3,000 miles to Graceland. I think I had that exact on. Crypto, I had that lower. Captain Ron, I had that one higher. Tango and Cash, I had that a little bit higher. The Best of Times, I had way lower. Oh, Poseidon at 39, huh? With 33%? I had that at 25. Wow. Poseidon's awesome. I don't know. Touchback at 38. I had that a lot. I wonder if I shrink. No, that didn't really. I had that at 30. Vanilla Sky at 37. Wow. I had Vanilla Sky in the top 20. Overboard at 36. I had that a lot lower. Art of the Steel at 35. I had that higher. The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes at 34. Huh. Maybe I need to rewatch that. Tequila Sunrise at 33. I had that a lot lower. Just not a fan. John Carpenter's Escape from LA at 32. Okay, I had that higher for sure. I had that in the top 20. Stargate at 31. That's criminal. That's absolutely criminal. Oh, I had that in the top 20. Dark Blue at 30. Had that one higher. Yeah, see, I was missing movies. I don't... whatever. 28, Mean Season. I had that higher. Executive Decision at 27. I had that... 26. Dreamer at 26. I think that's pretty crazy. I had that, well, just a little bit lower. Christmas Chronicles 2, I had that lower. Fate of the Furious, I had that lower. Christmas Chronicles 1, had that way lower. Fox and the Hound at 22. Wow, I had that at 12. What's the audience score on that? Oh, okay. I love the Fox and the Hound. I don't know. That was crazy. Sky High at 21 is a shout. I had that way lower. Unlawful Entry at 20. Where did I end up putting that? Did I have that one? Yeah. Oh, I had that one lower by a couple. See, Tombstone at 19 is just a dumb thing to do. It's just a dumb thing to do. 93% from the fans. I obviously had that at number 1. Hateful Eight at 18. Wow, I had that at 8. Dude, my whole entire list is cooked. I have no idea what to expect in the top 10. Backdraft at 17. I thought Backdraft was going to be way higher. I thought I was doing it a disservice at 14, but like the fan vote, oh, it's actually pretty even. Okay. And we're missing something here. Silkwood at 15. I was close on that. Used Cars at 14. It's kind of close on that too. Now You See Me, Now You Don't at 13. I had that way lower. That's not a bad movie. I'm not mad at that positioning. Miracle at 12. Okay, I had that at 7. What's in the top 10? Breakdown at 11. I had that at 9. A Thing at 10. I had that at 2. I mean, okay, so I have some in the top 10. What am I... Big Trouble in Little China is not in their top 10, is it? That'd be awesome. Furious 7. Okay. The Barefoot Executive at 8. I'm not mad about that. That movie's good. Deepwater Horizon at 7. I had it 6. Grindhouse made it all the way up to to number 6. Wow, that's awesome. I had that at 11. Guardians Volume 2 at 5. I had it at 10. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood at 4. I had that at 3. What is in their top 3? Swing Shift? In what world? It's only got 15 reviews, so it must just be getting carried by those 15 reviews. Because I'm much more in line with that. Where did I even put that? I put that at 21. That's crazy. Okay, Escape from New York at 2. That's valid. What's their number 1? Bone Tomahawk at number 1. Okay. I don't hate that. I think that that's kind of a little too high. Definitely a top 10 from him, but... Huh. Interesting. Well, let me know if you agree or disagree with this list. Let me know if you like my list. If you disagree, let's have a discussion in the comments below. Always down to talk movies. If you guys have suggestions for future lists, please let me know. I am working on the John Candy one. I'm trying to find a couple more movies that I can't find on streaming platforms. Someone else asked me for one, and I can't remember what it was. So if you've been waiting on one, please remind me. Thank you guys so much. I'm so happy to be back, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.